If it were you, you would know that people shouldn't simply... By the way, the priest San Peon began making ridiculous claims. So could you investigate San Peon's actions? This abomination of a... It also has traces of alchemy left in it. Fortunately, research has been making progress. I owe a lot of this. It was a difficult choice for him to make, but I'm sure...
Be careful not to get your clothes on. Gorgath sent you here. Then you must have met the priest. Until we deal with these monsters. Focus on much more than not dying. Until we deal with these monsters. I can't focus on much more than not dying. I was dispatched from Calpheon to investigate Gorgath and get to the bottom of this terrible situation. I believed wholeheartedly of the evils of alchemy and followed the Elion Church to help these people. Yet the more I watched Gorgath, the more I saw him actually work to understand why all of this pollution occurred. The priests, on the other hand, were completely uninterested in the truth. I realized that I had made a grave error in judgment. Here, sprinkle this powder made by Gorgath and burn it on the grounds that have been polluted. This will help cleanse the earth. If you don't believe me, then try it yourself. Sprinkle some of this powder on that masked jack-o'-lantern. Bet you'll be surprised. It'll turn right back into a pumpkin. What do you say? Isn't this wonderful? I only thought of alchemy as a subject of evil. I never realized how useful it could be. They don't seem to be too useful for people, though. They say there are many villages afflicted with diseases in the cursed lands. Gorgath is the reason why the evil energies haven't spread to Calpheon or the plantation yet. Did you see that jar spewing green smoke next to San Peon? It's rather suspicious that we saw a similar jar nearby. Can you check it out? Can you smell that foul stench? A number of unrecognizable amulets have been erected across the Cursed Lands and the Forsaken Lands. Calpheon is certain that they are the work of heretics. There are also rumors that voodoo dolls come alive and move on those lands. Will you be off to the Cursed Lands? I heard the villagers there all caught this mysterious illness. So the council banned them from entering Calpheon as a kind of quarantine. How cruel is that? I don't mean to burden you, but we would be indebted if you could find the secret buried in those lands and end the suffering of these people.
I've heard from Herewolf that you were headed to the Cursed Lands. May I join you? Are you not afraid? The energy spread throughout these lands are not to be taken lightly. I thought your curiosity would eventually run out. I'll do everything I can to help. I heard that Priest Bypash is holding a prayer rally.
Helion sees all and knows all. Despite this, why is it that you continue to suffer? It is because you have sinned!
What a bunch of rubbish. How can prayer alone be enough to help these people? It makes no sense at all.
I mean all of you. Look here. The thing that has made all of you sick is none other than alchemists who use wicked charms like Gorgath. The result of defying the natural order of God has befallen upon you all.
Hey Guru, hey Shita.
Wait. I never knew there would be so many villagers who have fallen ill. Calpheon was continuing to turn a blind eye. I heard Priest Bypash refused to provide support to the plantation, giving all kinds of excuses. Is there even anything to eat around here? There's nothing but a few cows in the area. It's weak, but the purification powder should be enough to cure the people. How deplorable. Even with all that time spent learning and studying, I only now understand how to treat livestock. And even then, just barely. The villagers are regrettably beyond my skills to treat. Can you feel it as well? The energy is simply overwhelming deeper in. That voodoo doll is moving. Can you feel it as well? The energy is simply overwhelming deeper in. That voodoo doll is moving. How is it so that such things that never were alive can be so violent? Though weak, I sense the presence of alchemy. The kind that is forbidden, even among us practitioners. You see that jar nearby? There are some odd amulets in the vicinity. Check these jars and amulets. You see the jar nearby? There are some odd amulets in the city. Check these jars and amulets. Still require a more thorough investigation. But for now, it seems like the jars and amulets are the devices that maintain the movements of the dolls.
Hey! What are you doing? Do not come any closer! You'll also get infected and not be able to leave! Oh no! The voodoo dolls are gathering around my jar! What are you doing? Stop them!
Holy shit, Lucius!
Why did they make such a mess? Ah! They're coming this way! What? Of course I have not succumbed to the disease! True believers of Elion need not fear petty diseases such as this. This whole discussion has made me rather uncomfortable. Time to go and wash up. Gorgath, wicked devilish man! Elion sees what you've done through your witchcraft!
I am here to put an end to this madness. And what of those? Although it takes on the form of a human, its behavior is anything but. Cannot prevent showing itself as a monster. If only Alustine or Freyharau were here, we would have a much better idea of the situation. So you've met them before. You're the adventurer that's after Belmorn. Alchemy requires the use of pristine black crystals. Someone with a few black crystals. We need to see what's inside. What if this was all done by the same person who coaxed Chief Donat into...
You there! Halt! How dare you walk this earth with such arrogance, you evil heathen! Useless! I'll keep an eye on what you're up to. What are you waiting for?
I guess we can't just abandon him. Let's head to the Forsaken Lands together.
You think that scares me? Elion is always at my side.
Oh, the irony. How is it that such an omnipotent, benevolent being has neglected these lands and left these villagers to suffer?
This is the will of God! A trial to discern those of faith! The stench here is unbearable! I will see to the evils within! think it is a coincidence they call it the Forsaken Lands? Even the generous and merciful Elion turns his back on those that reside here. The Church declares these lands as an example to those that choose not to believe in God. You're pretty skilled, aren't you? You seem much more capable than my guards. Why are you accompanying Gorgath? Use your power for something better. I'll turn a blind eye.
Voodoo dolls don't seem to be self-aware and are violent because of this. Seems like they're out to destroy anything that moves.
The voodoo dolls cannot reach Calpheon. It is a sanctuary for the faithful. How do you prove the faith of believers? Studying the holy book is paramount. Don't you see that we are the emissaries of Elion? Sent here to spread his words to even places as far away as this. We're merely sorting out those who are sincere believers, in need of more care among the flock.
Wait, it's faint, but there are still some traces here. Can you investigate this place? This is a black crystal fragment. Wait! It was this that was buried with a relic of Elion. Look at this, priest Bypash. The evidence is right here. Are you still going to spread lies?
What are you saying? Are you claiming that the followers of Elion did this on purpose? Wait! Help me and I'll tell you! I'm not sure what that is. I'm just doing as I was told. I was just sending people who were sick to that place. Really, that was it.
Gesticularly.
It seems like someone is trying to abuse the authority of the church for their own ends. It could be Belmorn or someone else entirely. Whoever they are, they have the church wrapped around their finger. The House of Elion is full of nothing but those pursuing their own interests while claiming their selfish desires to be the will of God. I'll expose the corruption of the Elionian priests as soon as I have the evidence to prove it. Right now, you should return to Calpheon with Priest Bypash. I have some matters to tend to with old friends.
Hi, Reum here. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for watching another episode of my videos. And please like, share, and subscribe, and please click the bell icon if you don't mind, so that you will be notified if I'm gonna upload another video. And as of now, watch out for the next video.